Good evening, everyone. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Actually, it's already 7:30. Welcome to the new participant, and the participants speaking practice group meeting. I wanna introduce myself briefly. My name is Elvira Nurfadhilah. You can call me Vira. I'm a civil servant at a National Agency for Research and Innovation, which we call BRIN. Alhamdulillah, we have been attended 11 participants, which will increase over the time. Generally, around 20 until 30 participants join this meeting. And Alhamdulillah, we have Mr. Afdi Pratama as our speaker tonight. But before we listen and discuss our interesting topic, how to take care a cat, I want to ask some the participant here, especially some of you, the new participant. You can introduce yourself, and you can raise your hand or open your mic and tell us what is your name, what are your current activities, and where did you get information about this group. Okay, I think we have a new participant, Mr. Puspa Joshi from Nepal. You can introduce yourself.
Good evening, everybody. This is Puspa Joshi. I live in Nashua, 1 hour drive from Boston. Okay, I have been here more than 3 decades. I have been running a free online Zoom class, and I have 2 Indonesian teachers. One is Diane, and she told me that you have this platform. Actually, during in our platform, when the teachers don't show up, then sometimes I talk about psychology, because I'm a little bit passionate about discussing psychology, mainly emotional intelligence. So Diane also asked me if I can present. Actually, it's not really presentation. It's a kind of sharing the knowledge. I read a book. I like that book very much, written by 2 professors about emotional intelligence. I'm sure some of you have read, but I like to share the knowledge. And those who have taken those classes, they can give their own experience, and those who have not may learn something. That's why I'm joining this class for next week. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much for joining our actually, this is not class, it is the community, the free community to speaking. And I'm very happy you want to join and share your knowledge, your experience. But yeah, because we have some rule, yeah, you can join 2 times, and after that you can present whatever you want to present to us. We very happy to achieve your experience, knowledge, and yeah. Actually, you can share also your community if for if you're free, or what the rule if someone can if someone want to join, yeah, you can talk later when you present your presentation. Thank you very much, Mr. Puspa Joshi. What can I call you, Mr. Joshi or Mr. Puspa?
Yeah. Puspa is okay, because my platform is in the United States. We started, but in my country, that we don't call by first name, but in America it's okay.
Oh yes,
so
yes.
Puspa, you can call.
Yeah,
Puspa.
I call you Mr. Puspa. Thank you very much for your introduction yourself. Yeah, thank you very much, Mr. Puspa. Okay, and I want to go to a next participant. Okay, I think I have another new participant in here, Miss Desi. Miss Desiani, I think it's my friend from Brin. You can introduce yourself, Miss Desi.
Hello everyone. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah.
My name is Desi. I would like to introduce my name. My name is Desiani. I work at Brin. I would like to practice my English because my work is like many international event in my office. So I want to practice again about my English. Um, Yes, and I have a friend, Miss Elvira. Thank you for your time and your opportunity to let me to join this community. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Miss Desi. Hopefully, you can join this community and enjoy practice English in this community. Thank you. And for another participant, I don't inform me, Miss Tuti Maria Wardini. It is the first time you join this meeting?
Yes.
Yes. Could you introduce yourself? What
Okay.
you? Yeah.
I want to introduce myself. My name is Tuti Maria Wardini. I work at Open University, Agribusiness Program Study, and I want to practice my English for presentation or for the other conversation, I think.
It's great. It's great. Yeah. Hopefully, you can practice more in this community.
Yes.
I want to ask you, where did you get information about this group?
I have information from Miss Dennis.
Oh, you are a student of
Mr. Dennis.
Dennis.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah. It's great. Yeah, you can practice. Yeah, we outside the class you can practice also in here. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, welcome, Miss Tuti. Okay. Beside Mr. Puspa, Miss Desi, and Miss Tuti, is who? We have I think Mr. Miss or Mr. I. It is you are a new participant in here, Mr. or Miss I. It's like sound like Adobe Illustrator AI. Mr. or Miss I, are you there?
Yes.
It is the first time you join this meeting?
No.
Oh no. You already joined for a second or more than second time. One, yeah. Okay. Thank you, Miss I. Does anyone here is new participant? Mr. or Miss Mr. Echo. Mr. Echo, this is the first time. Oh, Miss. Oh, sorry, because I cannot see your face, so I just guessing for your name.
Aneta.
Yeah.
Sorry. My name. Good evening, all of you.
Good evening.
My name is Eko Yulia Stuti. I'm a staff academic at Universitas Terbuka in.
Oh, same with Miss Tuti.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I'm at a study program Teknologi Pangan, Food Technology.
Food technology.
I will study English, but my English is not fluently. So I feel I must study hard to speak in English maybe. And I got information from Miss Tuti.
Oh, Miss Tuti, you are friend of Miss Tuti. Yeah. Welcome to this community. This is the great community when nobody judge us about our speaking skill. So yeah, we can learn together.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome. And I think because in 7:40. I think I want to jump for next agenda. I want to share the rundown of our meeting tonight. Okay. Actually, I already opening this Zoom and greeting participant, especially for the new participant. And this is the random and after that, I want to read also the CV CV of the speaker, and we have 2 times breakout room with a small group around 2 until 3 people, and we can talk about the same topic like Mr. Afdi shared tonight, but we can talk a different topic. It's about 15 minutes. It's 15 minutes, and after that, yeah, we taking picture and choose a new moderator and new presenter. But because we had some rule, so for someone who already joined a meeting minimum 2 times, yeah, they can become a moderator or presenter. So before Mr. Afdi share the wonderful presentation, I want to share a little bit a CV about Mr. Afdi. Okay, sorry, this is okay. Ish. Sorry. Okay, I want to share. Okay. This is curriculum vitae about Mr. Afdi Pratama. Actually, Mr. Afdi is, if I saw, is from IPB University, as you are my junior. And Mr. Afdi is a civil servant like me, but in the veterinary medicine officer in Bogor, Bojonggede. His hobby is reading book, watching movie, listening to the music. And when I saw the wonderful education background, this is very perfect GPA. you had in the undergraduate degree, when you get a profession doctor, is great, and in the master degree you get a perfect score GPA. Oh, it's wonderful. And also, okay, this you have so many awarded when you are studied, and when you become a civil servant, you is a best graduate. It's great, yeah. And also you write a good essay, and you get a competition for the National Veterinary Science Week even in Brawijaya, and you are a delegate in Student American Veterinary Medical Association. It's great. And when you become, I think when you become a civil servant, you also get some awarded in this English speaking contest, and also scholarship. It's great. And also you have some publication paper. Like, yeah, everyone can see this paper, and I think it's wonderful. Okay, it's just brief information about you. Okay, and without further ado, we welcome our wonderful speaker, Mr. Afdi. Okay. Oh yeah, Mr. Afdi, do you want to share your presentation?
Yes.
On your own? Oh yeah, okay. Please.
Okay. Okay. Anyone can see a great picture of a cat
Yes.
on your spring. Okay. First of all, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
So tonight my name is Afdi Pratama. I will tell you about to present some maybe a basic knowledge about how to take care for a cat. So you can see this is a very cute cat. Does anybody here have a cat? Can you raise your hand?
Yes, I have.
Okay, Miss Ibu Nurma and okay, Miss Nurma and I saw Iren, Aisyah, Febri. Okay, so many of members have a cat or cats in the house, right? Okay, so what is your attention to keep a cat or cats? Maybe I will let some people to speak up about why uh, why do you choose cats to be your pet? Okay.
Because they are so cute and they are so adorable, and when I feel tired and when I play with them, my tiredness is gone. So I like cats very much.
Wow, amazing, Mrs. Nurma.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe
they're so cute, but they poop a lot.
they poop a lot. Yes, because you give him or her so much food, so they poop a lot. Okay,
Actually,
so
I love,
oh
but
yeah,
yeah, as long there's so much things to do when we have to get rid of the najis. So yeah, I just prefer the cat instead.
dogs. Okay, so does anyone want to talk about what is your intention to keep a cat? Anyone?
I want to share my main intention to keep a cat. Um my son and I rescued a lot of cats. So in total we have like 16 to 17 cats.
Amazing.
But only 8 that stay at our house now. It's a lot of work to take care of 8 cats. But the main reason why we choose stray cat because nobody really care for them.
Yes.
Especially their health. We are so thankful that we have Puskeswan here in Depok. So usually we bring them to the Puskeswan or to the animal health center. And then after that we release them, but some of them choose to stay at our house. So that's the main reason. But we also have another reason for our 2 cats. We have 2 Persian Himalayan cats. Their name are Peanut Butter and Vanilla Latte. So we keep them because they are so cute. They are so adorable. And the same like the one who shared before, when I interact with them, all the tiredness just gone. It takes a lot of work to take care of them, but I think it's worth it. Yeah, it's worth it.
Okay, thank you very much for my friends who want to share their intention to keep a cat. Of course, they are very cute and they are adorable, and will take time to take care of them. So I would like to introduce you about 5 freedom of animal welfare, which everyone should know, especially for pet owners like Miss Iren, Miss Nurma, and Miss Fei. And I believe some of you keep animals too. So there are 5 freedom of animal welfare. The first one is free from hunger and thirst. So you have to keep them keep them full by giving food and drink, of course. And the second one is free from discomfort. Third, it's free to express his or her normal behavior. Fourth, is free from pain, injury, and illness. And the last one is free from fear and distress. What will happen if their welfare is not fulfilled enough? So, yeah, as a veterinarian, I have to tell you about this a little bit dark story about the zoonotic, the zoonosis. So, based on the World of Animal Health, 60% of human pathogen are animal origin. So, many diseases that happen in human comes from animal. Like I write on this slide, rabies. Maybe some of you heard it from TikTok, right? Like now in Indonesia we have maybe we call outbreak in East Nusa Tenggara, and it's very horrible. We also have toxoplasmosis, cat scratch disease, ringworm, or even scabies can be transmitted from these cute cats into us. So that's why we have to keep them healthy, so we can avoid these diseases. Now, how to prevent zoonotic diseases? The first one is prevention, of course. And second one is population control. And the last one is sanitation and hygienic measure. For anyone who have cats in their houses, maybe you are familiar with this word, deworming. It's to give them some drugs that can prevent worm infestation in their guts. So it can be started at 3 months of age. So if you have cats and you want to deworm them, you can give it deworming tablet from 3 months of age. And the second is ectoparasite control, can be started at 3 months and repeated in 1 to 3 months based on the medicine you give them. Now, we talk about the vaccination. Vaccination in cats is only done on cats that are healthy, sufficient age, not pregnant, and not nursing. Vaccination is only performed by a veterinarian after ensuring that the cat meets the above criteria. Now we talk about the population control. So I have a fun facts about the queen female cats. It's sexually mature at 4 months old. So a kitten may have kitten also. So we can call it like pernikahan dini, right? So in cats, it's also like that. So in 4 months old, they can be sexually activated, so they can pregnant. The period of heat until 14 days, and during the period, a queen may accept all the male cats to mate. So you may know the cats when a cat it's pregnant may contain more than one kitten. And in stray cats, especially from 5 kitten, they can be from 5 males. So you can imagine how many stray cats if we don't use the population control. So I made some joke. So this orange cat have 2 kittens, which the first one, the color is orange, and the second is gray, and the gray one asked his mother, "Who's my father?" Huh? Huh means I don't know. So in 8 years, just one unsterilized cat, female cat, can result in 25 kittens born in 1 year, because one period of pregnancy in cat lasts for 2 months. So for a female cat can produce up to 25 kittens. And in 8 years, we can predict that number become 2 million of cats that stray. And what is the solution then? Let's introduce spay and neuter, or we call it sterilization. Spay and neuter are measures to permanently sterilize the animal by taking the reproduction organ. Spay is for the female. Spay is also known as OH, ovariohysterectomy. Neuter is for male, is also known as castration. You may know about this term like sterile in cats, sterile kucing. And if you want to sterilize your cat, what is the requirements? The first one is healthy. So the cat, the sterilization can be done on only for healthy cats and mature enough so the organs are active. It is great if the animal has been vaccinated before the procedure, not pregnant or breastfeeding, and not taking food in 8 hours prior to the procedure. And these are the benefits of sterilization. The first is to reduce cat aggressiveness. And this is our goal is to reduce the population of stray cats, to reduce the change of some diseases, like in female cats, we have ovarian cancer or uterus cancer, cervix cancer. We can reduce the change of that diseases because we take them all to take them all from the body, the organs. And for the male is to reduce the change of testicular diseases or testicular tumor or prostate tumor. And of course, to reduce stress. Okay, thank you very much for listening to my presentation. It's a very short one, but we may discuss more after this presentation. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr. Afdi, for the such useful and grateful information. Okay, I think Mr. Acep already raised hand. Yeah, please, Mr. Acep, you can. Oh, Mr. Iren and Mr. Fei for the next participant you want to ask you. Oh, and Miss Nurma. I think because we have already have extra 5. Oh, Miss Devti also. Yeah, hopefully the time is I think we have 25 minutes. So I think Mr. Afdi, you have a 5 participant who want to ask you. But I think the first participant who raised hand, Mr. Acep, please, you can ask Mr. Afdi.
All right, thank you, Ms. Elvira, for the time, and also congratulations, Mr. Afdi, for the great presentations. I think that's very insightful. Thank you for that. My question for you is regarding sterilizations. Do you have how many options that you can offer to us if I want to give a sterilization for a female cat? And would you like also to give some general description or general what we call a kind of costing? I mean, the price or something like that. Just range of price, and would you like to give some best options for us regarding price, because we need to consider cost and benefit as well regarding that. And I think you may give some kind of advice for us. Thank you.
Okay, may I answer now or?
Yes, you can answer directly, Mr. Afdi.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you, Mr. Acep, for the question. So you basically you asked about the price, right? The price.
Yes, and some option of the sterilization.
Some option like or maybe the
method.
The method. Okay.
Yeah.
So for now there are only one way to sterilize animal like cats. It's to take by surgery, you take their organs, so you can permanently sterilize them. If you ever heard about using human contraception in cats, maybe it's illegal and it's very dangerous because they can induce another problems like cancer or or inflammation or hormone disturbance in cats. So better you don't use the method, and the only way to sterilize them is by doing it by surgery. And about the cost, it's very it's variety of costs. So if you want to do in like suburban region like Cibinong or Bogor, the price may vary, like start from 500,000 rupiahs into millions maybe. But if you do in Jakarta, maybe you will not get the price. The price is higher, very high, like 3 millions to 5 millions based on the clinic, based on the equipment and the doctor and the experience of the veterinarian also. So, but you may hear about the promo about the steril subsidy maybe. Yeah, it is performed by veterinarian who don't take much price, so maybe they cut their services price so they can lower the cost, but it is very rare now because the how should I say this? The price is very expensive because of the medicine we use. especially the anesthesia. The anesthesia is very pricey right now. So that's why sterilization is not very cheap. Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Afdi. If I may, just quick follow-up question, Miss Elvira, just a quick question.
Please.
If I don't have money, to do that, and do you think is that possible if I try to separate between male and female? So even though the female is in heat, and I think we just keep it from the male, do you think that threat animal welfare, and is there any negative impact?
Okay, so during the heat, the female may be very aggressive and noisy.
Exactly.
Yeah, that way may be effective, but cats are very intellect animals. So, and the heat may be not regularly appear. You can see the heat. The cat hits sometimes is are silent, so you cannot see this, but they actually hit, and they can accept all males. So if you just separate them, it's not effective, I think, because they always seek for satisfy their normal behavior, their biological needs. That's why it's not effective, Mr. Aceh. Sorry.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Afdi.
Yeah.
Yeah, you must spend your budget for sterilization.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because keeping a cat means like a contract, a lifetime contract with the pets, right? So it's not cheap. I told you it's not cheap, and you will have to sacrifice your time, your energy, your money on them. So if you want to keep an animal, you have to consider it very carefully before you decide to keep them. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Mr. Afdi, and for the answer. And I think I want to go to another participant, Miss Irene. You can ask the question to Mr. Afdi, please.
Thank you, Miss Vera. Mr. Afdi, first of all, I would like to thank you for delivering this topic, because I've been waiting for this specific topic of a cat like for a long time. So I have two questions. The first one is about my rescued cat. Is there any possible way that we can put them to shelter? Because our house is not really big, and the more we rescue cat, the more we feel overwhelmed with the food, with the litter box, and everything, and the time spent with them. So is there any solution for that? And the second one is about my my indoor cat. Her name is Peanut. She has a lot of problems with FLUTD. So the last time we went to the vet, the vet told us that she had fell in lower urinary tract disease, and then she stayed in the pet hospital, in a private pet hospital near our house called Bimbi for 4 to 5 days. And then I thought that's not going to relapse. That's not going to happen again. But it happened again over time, and again over time. We have changed her food into urinary from Minkas. It works for a while, and then it happened again. So Peanut keep littering, not in her litter box, it's like not much, just small here, small there, everywhere. And the last time is blood. So I wonder, what do I do wrong that caused her to suffer from that FLUTD? Because we have changed the food, we have changed the sand, the sand from the litter box. We have tried the tofu organic, you know, like not sand, but it's from tofu. Maybe you know what I mean.
Yes,
So
the litter ingredients, right?
Yeah, right. It's
Yeah.
tofu, something like that. It's more organic.
Yes.
We
Okay.
have tried everything, but it kept happening. I wonder why. Would you please share, because you're a, you know, you're a fat, and I know that you're a good fat. Thank you. That's all my question.
Okay, thank you, Mrs. or Miss Irene? Mrs. Irene. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So for the first question is, do you have any way to contact animal shelter or animal? Yes, of course. There are so many animal shelter in sorry, where do you live, Mrs.
I
Irene?
live in Sawangan, Depok.
Okay, in Depok. We have shelter in Parung, you know.
That's near. Which
Yeah.
part of Parung?
I have to.
Would you please
Uh,
share that in the group, the WhatsApp
Of
group, so I
course.
can check it directly? How
Wait.
much do I need to pay for a cat there?
Yes, we have Rumah Kucing Parung on Instagram. Yeah, but I don't know about the price.
Okay.
How should you give them to transfer your cats to them?
Yeah.
How much you should pay?
Okay.
Because sometimes it's like bargaining,
Oh, okay.
personal bargaining from you to the shelter, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So you have to contact them first. Yeah.
Okay. May I know the name again?
Rumah Rumah Kucing Parung.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. And for second question, okay, it's a very complicated situation. You have FLUTD, feline lower urinary tract disease. It's called, we can call it at the first stage of this disease, we call it feline idiopathic cystitis. It's inflammation in the bladder. Do you know the urine bladder? Kantong kemih, I believe. So before we urinating, we keep the urine in the bladder. So there are inflammation on the bladder. That's why makes the urine become very painful and sometimes bloody, right? Okay. And based on the name idiopathic, we actually don't know what is the main factor of this disease. So if I see from your situation, I think Peanut was affected by FLUTD because of stress. Because you have changed the litter, you have changed the food, but actually it's multi-factor, and we have to evaluate all the aspects of Peanut's life before deciding what is the main source of this problem. So I think this is because of stress, because you keep many cats in your house. Cats basically it's a territory animal, so they have to be they have to like colonize some area on your house, and the other cats may not come to their areas, or if they are another cats, they will see as a threat, ancaman. Basically, cats are not socialized. They are just ceasefire. They are not like each other. Cats. If you see a cat can be very friendly, it just for a temporary. So basically they hate each other. So that's why if I can tell, the main source of the problem is because of the overpopulated cats in your house. So what I suggest, you may isolate Peanut in a place that she can live alone, maybe in a room or a place that other cats cannot come to. Is that possible?
In a cage, a big cage. Is that fine?
Yes, but it is far from other cats.
Okay, I think
Private room for Peanuts.
Private room for Peanuts. And cats are very unique. They are very sensitive on their nose. So they have a very big olfactory bulbs compared to humans. So they can smell very stronger than us human, and they rely on them. So if a cat had a flu or sneeze or mucus on their nose, they will have no appetite to eat. That's the point. So even a slight change in your house, like you use new perfume, or you change the litter brand, they will see it as a threat. So they will not like it. So that will cause stress and lead to many problems like FLUTD.
so. I shouldn't change the litter scent.
Yes.
Oh, okay, okay.
So the cat loves to a consistent life. So that's why they always hate changes. And for the sensitive cats, they will have problems like FLUTD, one of the problems. Okay,
Okay.
Mrs. Iren, maybe.
Wait, may I have another question, please?
Okay.
This
Okay.
is okay. Why the stray cat has a better immune system than the my indoor cat?
Domesticated.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, like my two Himalayan cats are I think very weak, while the stray cat I found on the street everywhere, they're stronger. I wonder why.
Okay, this is a very interesting question. So, I have to give you maybe like immunological information at first. So basically we have two kinds of immunity in our body. Our body is same as a cat's. So in stray cats, they have faced so many challenges like virus in the environment, and the mother of stray cat, they have faced so many viral and they survive. So and they pregnant and nursing a child, nursing kittens, I mean, the immune from the mother, it's transferred to the child. So that's why stray cat is really strong, because they have faced so many challenges in their wild nature. It's different from our domesticated cat in the indoor, because they have less challenge, and sometimes we do vaccine them, right? So they become weaker than the stray cat. So that's why stray cat is very strong, because they have hereditary immune response from their ancestor, maybe.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much for the answers.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Mr. Afdi and Miss Iren. I think the last question from Miss Nurma, yeah, and Miss Desi and Miss Aisha, I or Mr. Dennis can put you together with Miss Afdi in record room. I think, please, Miss Nurma, you can ask your question.
Okay, thank you. Am I audible, Miss Elvira?
Yes, I can hear your voice clearly.
Okay. Hello, Mr. Siapa sih ini? Afdi. Oh yeah,
Mr. Afdi,
nice
Mr.
to
Afdi.
meet you. Well, thank you for the nice explanation about the cats. Actually, I have two questions. I hope you can answer. Actually, you talk about sterilization. Well, I have been so familiar with that. I have sterilized 4 of my cats, and I am pro-sterile. But my question is not about that. Actually, this is related with the previous question from Mrs. Iren, yeah. This is about cats, my cats. Actually, I am in a traumatizing condition because 2 days ago, I lost my cat, one of
I'm
my
sorry.
lovely cat.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, because of the virus. And actually, I don't know, because in the night, my cat was still active, want to eat. But in the morning, I found her so weak, don't want to eat, and got some flu. And then just a couple of hours later, she died, actually. So I was so shocked. Actually, my first question is about in which condition we have to bring our cats to the vet. Is it when they feel so weak we have to directly come to the vet, or there is some step or treatment that we can do in the house? And then the second question is how to prevent the virus itself, because I think I have I took my cat in indoor with a clean house, clean environment, but the virus still comes. So how to prevent the virus come to our house? Because this is not the first time. About 1 or 2 years ago, I lost my cats too because of the virus. That's my question, Mr. Abdi.
Okay. Thank you,
Mhm.
Mrs. Nurma, for the questions. For the first one, when should we bring our cats to vet if we see like abnormal signs? Okay, so do you know what kind of signs that animal we can consider it healthy?
Maybe if they don't want to eat or drink, or maybe just sleep
they are
all day.
in normal behavior, like they eat, they drink, they groom, like licking their bodies, and they are active. And when should you bring your cats is when these signs are absent, like when they stop to eat, stop to drink, don't defecate regularly, or defecate so frequently, like diarrhea, or you see something unusual like vomiting or breathing heavily, and like or like that sign or symptoms that really makes them very uncomfortable, that's when you should bring your bring your cat to the vet. And for the second,
but if it happens in the weekdays when the doctor was not open the clinic, what can we do in the home for the first treatment?
Okay, so for the I just can give you some, what kind of situation do you want to know specifically? Like
for example, if our cat don't want to eat or drink, to sleep all day.
Okay.
But when we want to go to vet, it is closed because of the weekends.
Okay, Miss Nurma, if your cat refuse to eat the regular food, you can change it to the wet food at first. Maybe they just feel like bored with your regular food, so you can use may I have spill the maybe the brands, like maybe you can give him Recovery from Royal Canin, maybe, or AD from Hills. Yes.
I see.
It is very helpful for anorexic cat, for cats who refuse to eat, because it's a very soft texture and very palatable, and the smell is very tempting for them. So you can try it first. If they still refuse to eat, there should be a serious problem there. You should bring them to the vet. But if the vet is not available, you can try to force feed them by spoon feeding them, by using spoon or syringe, suntikan.
Yeah, I often use it.
Yeah, you can give the food, you can feed them not from the in front of them, but from the side of the mouth, because if you force feed them from the front, you may the food may comes to the trachea or the wine pipes. But if you give them from the sides, the food may be slowly getting in, and it's more safe. It's safer.
Okay, thank you. And then
it's all also applies on the drink, so you can give them drink by spoon feeding them by using syringe. So you have to use syringe and from the side. For the very weak animal, you can use some sugar or honey. You mix it with water, warm water, and try to give them by mouth. Okay.
Okay, and then how to prevent the virus come to our house?
Yeah, you see, your cats are kept indoor. Do you think it's safe? Actually, it's not, because we are the humans. We are commute. We come to the house, we leave the house, and we may be the vehicle of the virus. You see?
So
you understand?
Yeah.
Nah, That's why, so we may be the culprit of the viral outbreak in our houses. That's why we have to keep them vaccinated. And I will tell you about a little about biosecurity to secure the house from the virus invader from outside by always changing our clothes when we get to home, and wash our body first before we contact with the people or animals in our house. But sometimes we forget about this thing. That's why we may be the method, we may be the vehicle of the virus to your house, because the virus is not affecting us, but it can be like stick to our clothes, to our hair, to our body, to our shoes, because in Indonesia it's a tropical country. That's why we have a very species here, including the microorganism like virus. So in environment itself, there are so many viruses. So that's why the best way to control is to vaccinate our cats against viral infection.
Thank you, Mr. Afdi, for the enlightenment.
Yeah. So maybe you can apply it like when we were in COVID times, like.
But sometimes I cannot hold myself to hold my cat when I go home.
Yeah.
Going back from work, because they are so cute and I miss them very much.
Okay.
I miss it. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Afdi.
You're welcome.
Mr. Afdi and Miss Nurul. Actually, I want to say sorry for Miss Desi and Miss Aisha, but because limitation of time, so I want to pairing Miss Desi and Miss Aisha together with Mr. Afdi in the room 2. I just want to announce the member of the breakout room. In the room 1 is Miss Faye and Brother Nabil, and in room 2, Mr. Afdi and Miss Aisyah Nabila and Miss Desi. In room 3, Mr. Kaifa and Mr. Sugi. In room 4, Mr. Febri and Mr. Herdi. In room 5, Mr. Acep and Miss Eko. In room 6, Mr. Fatur Rahman and Mr. Josi. In room 7, Miss Anis and Miss Zizi. Room 8, Miss Tuti and Miss Yegane. In room 9, Miss I and Miss Irene. Room 10, Mr. Torik in, I think it's just Nabil or I don't know. Yeah, I cannot see the, and in the room 11.
Altamis, please.
Oh, Altamis. Oh, sorry. Altamis. Sorry.
Hello.
Yeah. So Mr. Torik and Altamis. Yeah. Okay, brother Altamis. Okay. In room 11, Miss Haura and Miss Nurma. Room 12, Miss Diana is Miss Teona Aisha. Okay. I want to open the open the room. It's about 30 minutes. Breakout room start for now. Okay. Yeah, you can join the breakout room. Okay.
So I have the invitation for room 6.
Yes. You with Mr. Fatur Rahman, Mr. Puspa.
Yeah, you mentioned 7, so
yeah, you have a pairing parent with Mr. Fatur Rahman. Please join our breakout room. In room, yeah. Oh, oh, Mr. Anis, Miss Anis, yeah, you alone, yeah. Do you want to join with
Okay. Yes. Roommate, right? I'm sorry. I'm speaking with others.
Oh yes,
Sorry.
I think I moved to room.
What?
Room. I think I want to see the rooms 9 is okay. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
I want to change
Okay.
you
I'll...
to no, I want to change you to row 9. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, please
Thank
join to
you.
room. Yeah, but yeah. Okay. Thank you. Oh, Miss Dizzy. Yeah. Oh, I think Miss Dizzy. And Miss Anis move to Anis, you can join room 30. Miss Anis, you can with Miss Zizi. Miss Anis, you can join room 30. Miss Anis, can you hear my voice? Okay. I want to move to Miss Zizi to. Okay. Sorry. Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. I send you to I try to send you to another room. Yeah, I send you to.
Yes. I was talking to Tiona.
Oh yeah. Sorry. Because I saw your direct message. Actually, it is the first time I am become the actually Mr. Dennis have a class, Miss Dian. So Mr. Dennis can join after 9 p.m. So
it's okay. It's okay.
Oh yeah. Oh, you can talk with. You ready? Sorry.
I can talk to you. Yeah, I can talk with you because you are his wife.
You want to come back to a room?
No, it's okay. It's okay. Yeah, actually, I was talking to Teona, but the age gap, it feels weird. Like she is 10 and I'm 34. So I asked my son to talk to her.
Okay. Do you want to come back to room 12?
It's okay.
Or you want to pair with Miss Anis? I think Miss Anis have a problem to join to breakout room. Sorry, actually.
Yes.
Yeah, you can talk with Miss Anis if you don't mind, Miss Dian.
It's okay.
Or Miss Anis, can you join in the breakout room? I can move to you to breakout room. But I think you have a
Yes, of
problem to
course.
join to breakout room, yeah?
Yes. Terpental tadi gimana?
Yeah, I already invite you in the Zoom 13, yeah. But you can talk with Miss Dian or yeah. But I think yeah. Miss Dian is okay if you
Where
in the
should
main
I
room.
go?
It's okay.
Or Miss Anis, you can join with Miss Dian in the main room.
Yeah, it's okay.
Yes. So I'm staying here.
Yes, you stay here because when I start for you, I think it's not successful. So you can talk with me or Miss Dian. Miss Dian, you
Okay.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay. Yeah, I'm still here.
Yeah, Miss Dian, I want to say something because thank you for inviting your friend here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, that's what I want to talk to Mr. Dennis.
Dennis, yeah. Yeah, you can talk later with Mr. Dennis after 9 p.m. I think.
Because it has something to do with next week's meeting.
Oh, you what do you mean? Do you Mr. Puspa want to present in the next meeting or?
Yeah, no, maybe next week. I told Mr.
Oh.
Joshi to come to our meeting today,
Oh yeah.
so that he knows
Yeah,
what
yeah,
to do for the
yeah,
next
yeah.
meeting.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Sorry. You can talk with Miss Anis too. Yeah, Miss Anis and Miss Dian. You can introduce yourself.
Yeah. Hi, Miss Anis. I'm Dian. I'm from Jakarta. I was about to say I'm from Indonesia. Of course, we are from Indonesia. I'm from Jakarta. It's a small city in East Java. So, what about you?
I live in Depok, near Indonesian University. Okay, what next? Actually, it's my second time. The first time is when Swarani presenting about
Disaster, yeah. About the healing disaster, yeah.
About nutritionist. About nutrition. Yes. After that,
nutrition.
I miss
you mean Miss Iren? You mean Miss Iren, yeah? Or Miss Faye?
Yes.
Miss
My friend. Miss Iren is my friend.
Oh, Miss Iren.
And yes, for the next meeting, I don't know, but I forgot actually because the time this meeting itself is like our family time. I stay for few session, and this night is friend reminding me let's join, so here I am. Miss Dian,
yeah,
do you
okay, let me put on my earphone because my kids are very noisy here. I can barely hear her voice because my kids are here. Okay, yeah. What did you say?
where do you stay? Because
I'm sorry.
Where do you stay? And so busy right now. What's your activity right now?
I live in Mojokerto. I told you it's a small city in East Java. So my daily activity, I teach English online. I used to be a writer. Actually, I'm still a writer, but it's like I'm on a hiatus because I can't manage my time, so I only focus on teaching. Now, for now.
Awesome.
All
right.
Yeah, so you are a student, right?
No, I'm not. I'm a
Oh.
mom of two boys. My first son is 13 years old.
14.
13.
13.
Yes.
Oh, 13. I thought that your son was like 5 or maybe 6.
The second one is 6 years old. Oh, I'm old.
Yeah.
You are still young.
Yeah, it's just number. It's just number.
Yes. It's just number. Thank you. And what about you? What about your son? Your
my firstborn, my eldest son is 7 years old, and he is turning 8 this year, and my youngest son is 3 years old, and he's turning 4 this September.
wow, a hectic day every day with them, right?
Yeah, exactly. I have to take care of them. Like we live 3 of us here because my husband lives in Jakarta.
Oh, so you are in LDR situation.
Yes.
Kidding.
That's the hardest part actually.
So you for gradually or for every month or sometimes go to Jakarta?
No, I've never been to my husband's office. My husband goes home, comes home like maybe once in 2 weeks or once in 3 weeks, like that. And yeah, he came home to celebrate Idul Adha.
It's like what we call it, commuting almost every week. Almost every weeks, right?
What is it? Oh no, not almost every week, but every alternate week, or maybe sometimes once in 3 weeks.
Oh. Yeah, it's something that I can't imagine in my life. Awesome. Cool. Okay.
So what do you do?
Me, I'm for everyday life I am mom's course. I do as a freelance architect focusing on heritage conservation, heritage building conservation. And others helping for a super community like Miss Irene.
I see. Okay, so you are a freelancer.
Yes, freelancers for almost everything.
Okay, like what kind of thing, for example?
What kind of like my job as an architect is I'm helping my other office, my previous office when I was workers in okay.
Yeah, everyone already
Yes,
come back to
I
the
hope.
main room. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yes,
okay, yeah,
sorry.
it's
For
okay.
interrupt the conversation.
Assalamualaikum.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi
Waalaikumsalam.
wabarakatuh. Yeah,
Wow.
welcome everyone to the main room. Okay.
Altamis is so handsome.
No, I'm
my
sorry.
Alchemist, I just wonder what the meaning of your character.
Oh, this one.
Yes.
Nah, this one. Developer.
This developer in the Russian.
Yes, Russian language.
You like a Russian? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you very much for come back again to the main room. Oh yeah, actually we did second breakout room for different participant. So we have already 30 participants, and wait a minute, I just want to recreate again the breakout room. Please inform me if you already in the same partner. If you are the same partner, I want to change for another partner. But I just have some special request. So wait a minute. I just want to move another. Yeah, wait a minute. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Okay. Wait a minute. Sorry. Sorry, I'm a beginner from the manage breakout room. Breakout room. Sorry. I want to. Oh. Oh, Mr. Dennis, I cannot move you to.
Yes.
Oh, so
For
you
me,
can
I can move by
join
myself.
to, yeah, you can join to room 1 with Miss Dian, and
Yeah.
for another I want to yeah, okay. Okay. Wait a minute, yeah. Sorry. Want to move everyone. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Um, so it's a yes, yes. I want to join also the conversation, but sorry. Yes, okay. Yes, yeah. You can help me. Oh, thank you, Mr. Dennis. You helped me to. I think it's yeah. I just want to inform the member of the breakout room. In the room 1, Miss Dian and Mr. Dennis. In room 2, Miss Brother Nabil and Miss Teona Aisyah. Room 3, Mr. Acep and Miss Faye. Room 4, Mr. Herdi and Miss Nurma. Room 5, Miss Iren and Brother Altamis. Room 6, Miss Tuti and Miss Zizi. Room 7, Miss Desi and Miss Eko. Room 8, Miss Brother Kaifa and Mr. Torik. Oh, I think Miss room 6 is Sam, yeah, Mr. Fatur Rahman is already. I think I want to check Mr. Sugi to room 6. Yeah, sorry. And Mr. Fatur Rahman to room 10, I think already, because in rooms 9, Mr. Puspa with Mr. Sugi. Oh, you want to be yeah, yeah. Sorry. Altamis, yeah. Miss, can I with Mr. with Torigani?
It's
Okay.
hard to choose. Just let the admin put them.
Can I allow it, Mr. Dennis?
Yeah, just put people. Oh, yeah, because the time's also.
Oh yeah.
You cannot just follow everyone.
Yeah, sorry,
Everyone.
because it's really hard to. Yeah, please enjoy with your partner, yeah, Mr. Kaifa and Mr. Warigani. Yeah, we can yeah. So I think Miss Haura and Miss Faturrahman, Mr. Afdi and Miss Miss Anis and Mr. Febri. You can join our room. Yes. Sorry, I cannot follow your request, yeah. Because for the limitation of the time. Yeah. So I open the room, start for now. Miss Eko, you with oh you are not already signed. Yeah. I want to send you with oh yeah, okay. So Dennis already helped me too. Miss Eko, you okay. You can join the assign. You can join in the 7 breakout room, Miss Eko. You are already invited in the 7 room or in room 7. Please join in the room 7. Yeah.
Okay, but yeah, it's good. I was just telling Mohammed in the previous room that I went to join when COVID started. I lost my job, so I thought I should improve my English. So I went to a platform, the Russian platform. Two people, one was an engineer, one was a PhD doctor. And what they used to do is give questions and ask people to answer. So people from India, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, all joined there and answer questions. That was good because you have an opportunity to speak. But one big problem is that if you are making mistakes, no one is there to correct your pronunciation or vocabulary or grammar. That is one issue there. So I started to have my own platform with the, help of some friends. I started with one teacher once a week, and using YouTube, I copied and pasted, and it just started to practice dialogue. Now I have about 100 people from 35 countries. I have 12 teachers. Still, I have problem because sometimes teachers get sick and I don't have substitute teachers. But little improvement because I have a teacher from Spain, even
Okay. Assalamualaikum, Miss I.
Yes, Waalaikumsalam.
Yeah, sorry, I don't know you alone, so Mr. Dennis or Mommy. So I'm joined another room. Okay. Okay. It is the first time I meet you because you thought it is not first time you join this speaking practice group. Yeah?
Yes. I think my first time I see you, Miss.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, Mr. Afdi, where? We together with our great speaker tonight.
Yes.
Okay. Actually, I don't have a cat, Mr. Afdi. I like
Yeah, me too. I don't have any cats in my house because my house is very small.
Oh, okay.
Despite of my profession as a vet, I
yeah,
don't have
yeah.
any cats
Sini.
or any pets because my brother was very allergic to fur, to the pet's hair. So that's why we decide not to keep them.
Yeah, actually, I'm a lazy person to keep clean. I'm not kalau orang Sunda bilang leukeut apa diligent for make a tidy and make healthy for the pet. Yeah, for taking care of the
Not
pet
an
is
immaculate person. Okay.
immaculate person. Yes. How about Miss I? Do you have any kind of pet like cat or other? Miss I, can you hear our conversation? Okay.
Mrs. Elvira, what do you think about my presentation today?
It's great. It's great. It's very. I learned a lot about your information about the sterilization, about it's just not simple just taking care the cat, but we have some responsibility to. Yeah, sorry, my son. Yeah.
Okay.
You must have some responsibility to take care, about the vaccination, about the some drug regularly to we must feed to them, and
yes, the prevention for diseases it's quite costly.
Yes,
and,
yes, you must spare your money to especially for
that's only the prevention. How about if the the cat is already sick,
Yes.
they will cost more than just prevention. That's why we always tell people that prevention is the best way to keep your money.
Yes, yeah. If they have like a cancer, I think they need a
Yeah,
lot of money to
lot.
have because I think I just imagine it's really hard to communicate with animal. If for people what the part you had a pain, what the part you you can communicate easily, but for the animal
No.
it's really hard.
Our profession, like a veterinarian, it's really different, like not like human doctor. Like human doctor, you visit a doctor, you just tell them what kind of sign and symptom do you experience, and they will just prescribe all the
Yes.
medicine you need. But a vet, it's not like that. It's not as simple as like that, because we have to do you know a cat, right? Can you imagine a cat? So you have to check from the tip of their nose to the tail.
Yes,
Because
yeah.
sometimes the owner just say, my cat
It's sick.
is sick, like vomiting.
Vomiting, yeah.
The vomiting is not always a problem with the stomach. It may be because of the other problems like FLUTD, like I mentioned before. It can cause vomiting also. So you have to check like
so many aspects.
details. That's why we if we have a consultation, it can be like 30 minutes to check everything. It's all right.
To checklist what the probability
Problem listing.
Yeah,
So
probability the probability the cause of the
disease.
disease.
So that's why if an owner or the pet owner comes to us with a problem, we may have more than one problems when we
check the
finish
detail,
checking. Not only from the physical examination, we can continue to the further examination, like you use the blood work, check darah, X-ray, ultrasonography, or taking samples from their body, like skin or earwax, or like from the wounds, or so many of them. So that's why we are very complicated job.
Yeah, for the checking, because we cannot.
Yeah. So that's why in a session, in my working day, I only takes just maximum for 20 patients, and then I felt very exhausted.
Yes, yeah, you must, because it's very detailed, you must examine the very detailed information.
Yeah, you should examine all the things. Okay, Miss I, maybe you have any
Miss I,
question?
if you have a question, Miss I, for Mr. Afdi.
No, I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, it's okay, it's okay. But yeah, actually, I just sometimes I just worry about the like for the infertile. It is true or no? If someone said the what's the meaning? Cat make infertile, about some disease make infertile for
Okay. You maybe talk about the toxoplasmosis.
Yeah, toxoplasma. Yes,
Yeah. So actually, you may get tested before if you have plan to be pregnant. So you have to consult with your obgyn doctor, like dokter kandungan, right? And get tested first, because toxoplasmosis is not always from the cats. It can be transmitted from our food, like raw food, like
raw
you
food
eat.
also.
Yes, because the cyst, it's contaminated the environment. Because sometimes you see the cat poops like everywhere,
Yes,
and people may bring maybe another cats or another like vehicle to our food system. So the cyst can be contaminating the food system. So that's why our cat is not always be the culprit or biang kerok. So you
Yes,
can
for
yes,
toxo, yeah.
yeah, for people who loves to eat raw food like
Sushi.
raw sushi or satay, uncooked steak, like steak, not
Oh, satay is roast, yeah. It's bake ya, dibakar apa? Ya, roaster ya.
yeah, it's roast, but sometimes it's not well roasted,
ya.
right?
Yeah.
It's pretty uncooked. That's
Yes,
why that's the port the entry of the
Toxo, yeah.
toxo. That's so you have to be very careful with everything. So
Yes.
better you get tested if
Yeah, this
you
is
are
before pregnant, yeah.
yeah, if you have toxoplasmosis, do not worry because it's curable. You have to take medicine for almost 6 months, I believe. And
Okay.
then you will be tested again. If you free from toxoplasmosis, you are safe to pregnant.
Oh, okay.
That's
Thank you
so
very
don't
much.
worry about it.
Yeah,
But the test may be a little expensive.
Oh, expensive. Oh, okay. Yeah, this is the considerate if I have some like
Like
animal.
us, pet or pet owner are very high risk.
Yeah.
High risk, high risk
High risk, yeah, because
people.
you meet oh yeah, I just realized I forget to taking a picture in the beginning. See, yeah, we can take a picture before.
Thank you, Miss Daisy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. For documentation for our Instagram, can please you open your camera because I forget in the beginning to inform you about this documentation. Please please open your camera. Okay. Icon in okay. Yeah. So you can open your camera. Okay. Is okay. I think it's already okay. Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah. It's okay, Miss Dizzy, to if you cannot open, but if some yeah. Okay. I just count in the until 3. 1, 2, 3. Give your best smile. Sorry, because someone chat. I think. Sorry. Oh, one again. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah. I copy first because I just worry I forget. Okay. And another picture. Okay. You can use your freestyle. Yeah. One, one, wait. Yes, I forget. But I cannot. I just say, yeah. 1, 2, 3. Please smile. Okay. Thank you. Okay. And the next agenda is Mr. Dennis, do you want to lead the next agenda to
Sure.
find the
But probably the last word from Mr. Afdi because
Oh yeah, I forget. Sorry.
Okay.
Mr. Afdi, can you give the last word or the advice word?
Closing statement. Okay.
Closing statement. Yes.
Okay, thank you for speaking practice group community, for giving me an opportunity to speak up about things that I always get to. I'm really sorry about maybe you are still not understand about some words or some of my sentences is not understandable because it's very specific term in veterinary medicine. And I'm sorry if I speak broken English because it's very stiff now because I didn't much get so many opportunity to practice. I'm really sorry for that. And I hope this material can be useful and give some new insight for you. And thank you very much for listening and paying attention to me. And if you have any question regarding your pet's health or cats, you can ask me directly or you can share it on our group. And inshallah, I will respond to them. Thank you very much, Miss Elvira, Mr. Dennis.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you, Miss
Thank you, Mr. Ar
Necessary for
Mr.
you.
Afdi.
Okay. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Okay, Mr. Dennis, I give it.
Thank you very much, Miss Elvira, for the moderator, and Mr. Afdi for the wonderful speech. I'm sorry that I couldn't join the your presentation earlier because I had another class which I needed to handle back then. So what are we gonna do for? It's supposed to be finished at 9:15, but okay, but tonight it seems that there are some new participants that joining in our session. Miss Elvira, have you already
Yeah, I
introduced?
already some participant.
Who are they?
Sorry,
If I may know.
Mr. Puspa Joshi already
Mr. Puspa Joshi
introduced.
already. And
Miss
then
Miss Tuti, I think already
Miss
introduced.
Tuti already introduced.
And I forget one again.
Miss Desi.
Miss Desi also.
Miss Desi, oh yeah. Oh, sorry.
Miss Eko.
Miss Desi, yeah, Miss Desi. Yeah,
Thank
Mr. Desi.
you.
Yeah.
Okay. Besides them, I think I also see some other new participants here. So thank you for Mr. Puspa Joshi, Mr. Desi, and also Miss Tuti previously. I think I see Miss Eko. Miss Eko, have you
Miss
already?
Eko already too.
Miss Eko also already introduced.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I forgot.
How about Miss Teona Aisha? Has you already introduced yourself, Miss Teona Aisha? If you are there, would you mind introducing yourself a little bit to all people or to all participants here, Miss Teona Aisha? Are you there, Miss Teona Aisha? Okay. If Miss Teona Aisha is not there, Miss Anis, I believe it's Miss Anis. Have you already introduced yourself, Miss Anis or Mr. Anis? Okay.
This is not yet.
Is this the first time for you, or this is not the first time, Miss Anis?
This is my second. The
your
first
second
one I
time.
was few weeks ago.
So you already joined 2 weeks ago, yeah? Thank you very much. I'm sorry that-
Inshallah.
Okay, so you joined to the Zoom room 2 weeks ago. But have you already introduced yourself to everyone here?
No, not yet.
Would you mind introducing your mind a little bit, please?
Okay. Thank you. Good night for everyone. My name is you can call me Anis. I'm living in Depok near University of Indonesia because Depok is very fast, right? What do you want to know about me, maybe?
Okay. How do you know this program from?
Of course, from Miss Iren.
From Miss Iren. Okay.
It's okay.
Okay. Are you a friend or family of Miss Iren?
Friends.
Friend. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Anis, for joining us and joining the
Thank
Zoom.
you for welcoming me.
Sure. Besides Miss Anis, I think Miss Dita. Have you introduced yourself, Miss Dita? Miss Dita or Mr. Dita, are you there? Okay. If yes, is this the first time for you to joining us?
Yes, this is my first time joining this Zoom.
Would you mind introducing yourself, if you don't mind, please?
Yes, I'm Linda from, sorry, I'm Dita from Depok. I'm an employee in a private company. And what else?
You know this also from Miss Iren? This
No,
community?
no. From
Who do you know this
Mr.
community from?
Yudi. Mr. Yudi.
From Miss Uni.
Mr.
Ah, I see.
Yudi. Yudi.
Mr.
Okay.
Yudi, Mr. Yudi.
Mr. Yudi. Okay. Ah, yeah, Mr. Yudi, but he's not coming tonight, seems like. But yes, Mr. Yudi, I know him. He joins our group. Thank you very much, Miss Tita. Hopefully you can always join us in the next meeting.
Inshallah.
And of course, for everyone else, Miss Dian, Miss Iren, Miss Zizi, Miss Aisha, Brother Kaifa, Mr. Acep, Mr. Torik, Mr. Afdi, Mr. Herdi, Miss Faye, Brother Altamis, Brother Nabil, Sister Haura, and also my own wife, Miss Elvira. So before we finish the session, we are going to nominate the next speaker. I've heard that Mr. Puspa Joshi, I've heard from Miss Dian that you want to be the next speaker for next week. Is that true, Mr. Puspa Joshi?
Yeah, yeah, she mentioned about it, and I said, yeah, I'm fine.
Sure.
How long will it be? 20 minutes or 30 minutes?
Similar to what you saw tonight. So it's about from 7:30 until 8:05. So it's 30-ish minutes. And after that, there will be some Q&A until 8:25 or 8:30 before we put you all into breakout rooms.
Okay, good enough. Thank you.
Have you already, okay, have you already, do you want to join our WhatsApp group as well or not really? It's actually fine.
Yeah, right now I am in other groups also.
Okay.
Actually, my class is running. You know, I have my platform. We run 7 days a week, 90 minutes every day, and I have native teachers also.
Great.
So we free platform. But one problem I have is that our class runs at 2:30 Eastern time. It's 1 a.m. in 1:30 in Jakarta time. So people from Jakarta. But we change the schedule just to let people from India, Pakistan, Afghanistan or Indonesia. So Saturday, Sunday, we have 9 o'clock Eastern time. It means 8 p.m. Jakarta. So this class conflict, we have a conflict with that. I didn't join. I have a coordinator. She's running another class, but I want to join this class to learn how it's going. And I like this class. It's very helpful for people who are shy to speak. So I like this class.
Okay, thank you very much. So you'll be willing to be our next speaker next week, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And for Brother Altamis, is that okay if I put you next 2 weeks, yeah?
Okay, sir.
Okay. And does anybody want to be the moderator, like what Miss Elvira? Oh, there you go. Haura, you want to be the moderator next week?
Yeah.
Awesome. So there will be Haura.
Very cool, Haura. Way to
texting me.
go.
Thank you very much. Just before we finish, because there are some new participants joining. Okay, so I just need to tell you all about this group if you haven't follow our group. So this group is, the name of this group is Speaking Practice Group. You can join our group every Sunday evening from 7:30 p.m. of Jakarta until 9:15, 9:20 p.m. And this class is free. Yeah, and we have about 261 followers right now. We also have WhatsApp group. So if you want to join us, you can join our WhatsApp group. But remember, the WhatsApp group is not the group that where you can talk all day long. No, if you want to talk, then the day is gonna be in on Sunday evening. Unless you can talk, you can have discussion in our group, but do not push other people to talk as same as you want, because this group is a group for free speaking. Yeah, so you can also join. And this group is actually two two institutions, probably organizations, I would say. The first one is actually conducted by Leaders English. This is my, if Mr. Puspa Joshi said that he has a class, I also have the class, but my class is the paid class. So I have the IELTS and TOEFL class, and also conversation and business class too. We have some native speakers too as well there, but this is, so the one who runs the speaking practice group is conducted by Leaders English. And also we have Mr. Acep here in Fans Millennials. Fans Millennials are also a group who is about digital millennials. And Mr. Acep is the founder of it. And the one who actually managed the Instagram is Mr. Herdi, who every week put the Instagram post about our meeting. And the one who invites us is Fans Millennials, and the one who actually creates this from beginning is from Leaders English. So this group is a free community for everyone. If you want to be the, sorry, if you want to invite your friends, you may. Yeah, but again, this is free for everyone. So I think that's all. Haura, next week, the for Altamis, it's gonna be next 2 weeks, Haura. So do you still want to be the moderator for this week or next 2 weeks? Let me just ask you right now. Okay, so please turn on your microphone. I cannot get what you mean. Let's just. So,
I mean, I be a moderator for Altamis speaker.
Okay, so for the next 2 weeks then, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Haura. So we still need to find another moderator for next week for Mr. Puspa Joshi.
Can I be the moderator, Mr.?
Sure. Thank you. It's such an easy. Thank you very much for helping me, Brother Nabil. So the moderator for Mr. Puspa Joshi next week, it's gonna be Mr. Nabil. So that's all for tonight. Thank you very much for your time. I'm sorry for taking 7 minutes from your time. See you all next week. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Have a great night. Thank you all.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank you,
everyone. Thank you.